I'm Dubstep32 and welcome back to the Gizmocraft server. It is episode 3 and today we're starting things off by building a humongous pillar, and you may be wondering, why on earth are you building this gigantic pillar? And that is because I am trying to get to 180 blocks on my Y coordinate so that I can start building a creeper farm. Yes, a creeper farm, and that is what I'm going to be working on today, and I know it's a humongous task, and in fact it's so humongous that I've had to go mining to get 53 stacks of stone, which I've still not got, but I'm getting closer and closer. I think I've got about 48 stacks or something, but yeah, I'm going to be building a creeper farm today, and hopefully I'll be able to complete it, but if not, I'll just complete it next episode. But I think it's going to be really, really fun to build. And yeah, I just got to build this platform up to 180 blocks on my Y coordinate. And I'll see you guys back once I've done that. I have built the platform that the farm is going to be going on, and I have also connected it up to the nether. It didn't actually take me long, I just had to connect up the nether portals, the usual business. But now what I need to do is I need to make the killing chamber where the creepers are going to be falling. And to do that, we're going to need a storage system, because otherwise drops are not going to be, well, they're eventually going to clog up the hoppers at the bottom, and we do not want that. So I'm going to place a chest there, a double chest, and place a hopper on top, then another double chest, just like this. And in case you guys are wondering, I am actually following a tutorial that is on YouTube, and I will leave the link to that video in the description. But I'm just going to place 3 chests like that, and then 4 hoppers just leading into the back of this, and this is actually harder than you may expect, so I'm going to get back to you guys once I've done that. So now that I've placed those 4 hoppers, it was actually much harder than it needed to be, because I died again, because I fell off the edge, just like a stupid person would. But now that we've done that, we need to place glass all around and go 11 blocks into the air, and then we're going to build our AFK room and then go 19 more blocks with glass in the air. So if we just go 11 blocks up, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks in the air. And in case you're wondering about those chests, I will just place stairs on top of them, but I don't quite currently have stairs on me right now, so I'll do that later. But yeah, I'll get back to you once I've built this 11 blocks high in the air. So now that I've built up 11 blocks with the glass, I can make my AFK room over here just to the side like this, and I'm going to make it quite big with a roof because of, you know, the nasties like the phantoms and maybe even a few creepers that may explode. I have no idea. I'm going to light it up though, and I'm going to build a roof on it, but yeah, that's probably going to be really quick, and then we can get building with the actual farm, and I don't know, I'll probably do that in a time lapse. And also this might be 2 episodes building this farm, because this farm is so big that it needs 53 stacks of cobblestone. And also a shout out to Tomco Gaming who helped me out with that. 2 diamonds for 10 stacks, thank you, it's a big help. And of course I need some way to get up to here. You probably were thinking that. Yeah, I'm gonna build it with some ladders, and when I've done that I'll be back, but I may not have built the ladders because I'm running really low on wood because of the chests down there. And also something else that I was really dumb about is, you know how I said I was going to get some stairs for the chests? I was really dumb because obviously chests can open through transparent blocks, and of course I was dumb in thinking that they didn't. But anyway, I've basically built my AFK room now, and now we can get onto building the actual farm. So I actually decided to go with a staircase up to my AFK room instead of ladders because it was just so much easier to make and involved less wood, which I will need for later things in this project, because there are loads of signs which need to be created in order for this farm to work, and I probably need more wood for that. It's probably more important for me to get wood for that than for some ladders going up to my AFK room, which I can realistically use just a staircase for. But anyway, now that I've finished my AFK room, I need to build 19 blocks higher with my glass, and then I can get on to building the place where the creepers spawn rather than just the drop tube, and I might do this in a time lapse. But anyway guys, I'll see you once I've done this in a time lapse or not. I have started with the place above the drop tube where the creepers are going to be coming into and being pushed along by water, but the problem is I don't have any wood left and I need a bunch of signs and a bunch of buttons for this part. So I'm going to have to come back to this later because I need to get about 25 stacks of wood just for buttons and signs in this farm. So I'm going to go get those and then I'm going to come back and continue building the farm. So I went ahead and I got all the wooden resources that I needed, 11 stacks of buttons. In fact, I might need a bit more, but I think this is a good, starting number for now. And I've got 20 stacks of 16 signs. And now what I'm doing is I'm just finishing placing in the buttons, which are going to be used for the creepers to walk towards. I have no idea why they're here. But, I'm just following a tutorial and I'm not really in the technical community of Minecraft, so I don't really know what is going on half the time. But if we walk up here, you can see I've built a platform, and this is the platform where the water's going to be on, so the creepers will fall, and then they'll get pushed across and down into the drop tube. And in case you're wondering why these signs are here, it's because it's to stop the water from going down into the drop tube and messing everything up. So now what I have to do is I need to start building with the platforms, which are going to go above here, 5 platforms in total, and then I need to do the roof, and then the farm should be done. But while I build these platforms, I think I may do it in the time lapse, and I'm sorry for all the time lapses in this video. It's just it's a big grindy build, and it's quite good just to do time lapses, because otherwise you don't really get the sense of how long I actually am working on this. So I'm gonna do that in a time lapse. But anyway, see you guys after the time lapse. I spent a little bit of time and now I have successfully built 4 of the 5 platforms that the creepers are going to be spawning on, but now all I have to do is place some buttons and some signs around the outside, and also something that I forgot about is placing trapdoors on the underneath of this, and that's going to need 30 more stacks of wooden planks, which is insane and is something that I do not have. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and place in the buttons and the signs, and then it's going to be the end of the episode. I'm sorry it's been quite a bit of a short one. I honestly don't know, because the time lapses might make it a bit longer, but it's just a bunch of work. This has probably been about 5 hours of work getting the resources. In fact, probably about 10 hours getting the resources and building this, because it's taken about 3 hours to build up to this point, and probably about 7 hours mining and getting the resources beforehand. But yeah, I've just got to place in the buttons on 4 of these platforms and all the signs around the outside, and then it will be the end of the episode. But I will finish this off next episode, and yeah, I'm just going to go place in all the buttons and the signs. So I went ahead and placed in most of the buttons for the first 3 platforms. I still need to do the ones around the edge, but that I can do that later, because as of recording this clip, I've got about 1 hour and 45 minutes until I need to get this uploaded onto YouTube, and I still need to finish off editing a little bit. So unfortunately, that is all I've got time for today's episode. But if you did enjoy, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe, as that would be greatly appreciated. But that is all from me. Goodbye.